My name is Dan Hyslop. I'm the medical director of the Student Health Services, and I have been here for 33 years. As the physician in the health center, I'm responsible for the overall medical decision making in the health center. We have myself and 3 nurse practitioners, and we see patients Monday through Friday for just about anything you could think of. Really, everyone who works here has students' best interest in mind and plays a key role in shaping who students are and who they will become. And that goes from the groundskeeping staff all the way up to the president of the university. And I think LMU, the people that work here, I think really are so important in making young lions into future, adult lions. Is the love they have for students and their well-being. Oh yes, my father went to a Jesuit high school, and so it sort of started long ago in my life. I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, and my mom went to nursing school at Creighton's Nursing School. So our family's had a long history of involvement in the Jesuits. Growing up, I had no idea I would ever work at a Jesuit university, but God works in strange ways and put me here and right where I needed to be. And so yeah, I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I volunteer at Homeboy Industries. I've been doing that for between 5 and 10 years now. Father Greg's organization downtown, formerly in Boyle Heights, it's now close to the train station down in Alameda, is just an amazing place. One of the things, what I do is tattoo removal. So we have a group of doctors that go down and volunteer their time to remove tattoos off the recently paroled. Homeboy Industries is an organization that takes recently paroled people or others, mainly from the criminal justice system, who are trying to rehabilitate their lives. So the Homeboys is a multidisciplinary support service place. So just one facet is tattoo removal. A lot of people have tattoos that they either got in prison or when they were kids, growing up in their neighborhood. As one person said to me, the tattoos are part of the character they create to survive in their neighborhood. But after coming out of prison, people want to change, and they don't want to live that lifestyle, and the tattoos are a reminder of that lifestyle, so they want to remove them. In order to do that, we have lasers, and it's an incredibly painful process. All of us have things we need to change in our life. For most of us, it's just a psychological change. Some people can do that based on an experience in their life. Some people can do it with a book. Some people do it with therapy, and that's great. But when it comes to tattoo removal, that is like having hot bacon grease poured on your skin. And I think one of the most inspiring things for me is that people will show up and for up to 20 times have the equivalent of hot bacon grease poured on their skin to demonstrate just how committed they are to changing. And so the strength of character is just unbelievable. And Father Greg says, the weight of what some people carry is just unbelievable. And so, to hear their stories and to be with them and, as Father Greg would say, stand in the margins, is just so rewarding. I get I'm not giving my time with what I'm getting in return to witness this and to hear their stories. Some of the things you'll hear, it's like, wow, if that happened to me, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed in the morning. So, as I've said before, when I was growing up, when I was 16 years old, I was out running. My dad had died of alcoholism, and I was out running. We had a gang, and we were doing stupid stuff that 16-year-old boys do. And I wound up getting arrested on a felony stolen merchandise, possession of stolen merchandise charge. Wound up convicted and put on probation, and my record was expunged, thank God. And a few things went right for me. God was looking out for me, and little divine intervention at certain spots along the way, I was able to turn things around and go to medical school, become a doctor, and here I am. So I have a lot of kinship with those people. I did not go through what they went through. I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, and that's a whole different ballgame. LA is a whole different ballgame when it comes to gangs and levels of violence and things like that. So I was lucky I didn't grow up in LA, but hey, it could have been me. I've had some shared similar experience, and again, I'm no way comparing my experience to these people I'm seeing down there, but again, it's just a way to pay it back. Wow, it is such a privilege for me, the position I've been granted to be involved in young people's lives. Rita Charon out of Columbia University once said that being a physician is the most privileged view of what it means to be human. And, I have a privileged view of people's lives. And so I try to cherish that and keep that sacred. And it's incredibly rewarding. I wouldn't trade it. And I wouldn't trade this practice location for any other physician in Los Angeles.